Hello, I'm Emmanuel Cleaver. I represent the 5th Congressional District of Missouri, which includes Kansas City. From September 15th to October 15th, we as a nation come together to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month and recognize the contributions the Latino community has made to the foundation of America. The Latino community has important reasons to celebrate this year. Thanks to the Affordable Care Act, the 10.2 million uninsured Latinos now have access to affordable quality health care. Latinos also continue to lead in high-profile leadership positions in public service, whether on the Supreme Court, in the President's Cabinet, in the halls of Congress, and around the country. Here in our district,
Rita Valenciano
has worked tirelessly to pursue justice for the Black and brown community. Rita has been a continued advocate within the Latino community, focusing on civil rights and coalition building within the greater Kansas City metropolitan area. But there's still much work to do. I continue to support the priorities of the Latino community, but some of my colleagues on the other side of the aisle refuse to work with me to solve the problems that hold our economy back from reaching its full potential, from expanding health care coverage to the uninsured, to making higher education more affordable, to championing an increase in the minimum wage. I will continue working for the Latino community's top priorities. Most importantly, I will continue working for common sense immigration reform. It has been over a year since the Senate acted, and now more than ever, we need reform. Reform that will secure our borders as well as keep our families together, protect workers, and allow millions of immigrants to come out of the shadows and work toward citizenship. Last year, during my Faith Traditions holiday season, I made a decision to fast for a period of time in solidarity with those fighting for and depending on immigration reform. This small sacrifice, which pales in comparison to the suffering of the families and friends torn apart by our broken system, represented for me the urgency, the passion, and sacrifice of a community of all creeds, races, genders, affiliations, and statuses striving to attain immigration reform. I continue to hope for, to pray for, and work for a day when the bonds of families are no longer divided, a day when a pathway to citizenship is not a dream deferred, but a fate come to fruition for 11 million deserving immigrants and their families, until immigration reform is no longer a notion, but a reality. Last month, I traveled with some of my fellow members of Congress to our southernmost part of our border. We came to work together and to witness the events on the ground. Children, some as young as my own grandchildren, enduring what I call the Trail of Fears as they cross the border from Mexico into the United States. It is a humanitarian crisis and one I felt I needed to see firsthand as members of Congress prepare to make decisions on this issue of unaccompanied minors coming into this country, as well as comprehensive immigration reform in general. It is my sincere hope that overall reform will begin to take shape soon after stalling for months. Rest assured, I will continue to fight for comprehensive immigration reform that will secure our borders, unite our families, and offer an earned pathway to citizenship. In the meantime, let us take a moment to reflect on the heritage and history of our Hispanic and Latino community. I look forward to celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month, and I hope you will join me.